Before you light a spark this 4th of July weekend, listen to this. Because across Colorado, officials are warning that one tiny flame, one sparkler, one campfire, one careless moment could turn into the next massive wildfire. And this year, they're not treating that as a possibility, they're treating it as a real and immediate danger. As holiday traffic, campers, trailers, and families head west along Interstate 70, several Colorado communities are tightening fire restrictions ahead of what should be a patriotic weekend, but could quickly become a dangerous one. Jefferson County has now moved into Stage 2 fire restrictions for unincorporated areas. That means no campfires, no open burning, no charcoal grills, no chimeneas, no sky lanterns, and no fireworks. And officials are making one thing very clear. Even the fireworks some people think are safe, like sparklers and fountains, are not allowed. Violating the order could bring fines of up to $600. But the bigger cost could be much worse. Because Colorado is already fighting a brutal wildfire season. The Aspen Acres Fire near Pueblo and Custer counties has exploded to more than 50,000 acres, with zero containment reported by Thursday afternoon, making it the largest active fire in the state. Think about that. While families are packing coolers, setting up tents, and planning fireworks, firefighters are already stretched thin across Colorado. And that's why this warning feels different. Einar Jensen, a wildfire risk reduction expert with Evergreen Fire Rescue, put it plainly, this is not the right year to be using fireworks. Not this weekend. Not in these conditions. Not when one mistake could put homes, forests, and lives in danger. And that's the part people need to understand. Big wildfires don't start big. They start small. A tiny heat source. A little flame. A spark that lands in dry grass. And then, in Jensen's words, a little fire can become a big fire in the snap of a finger. That's not just a warning. That's exactly what firefighters fear heading into one of the busiest holiday weekends of the year. And this week, Evergreen Fire Rescue got a reminder of how close things can come. In Kittredge, residents saw smoke and flames after 8 p.m. and called 911. At first, crews thought they might be responding to a wildfire. It turned out to be a shed fire. But officials say if those residents had waited, if nobody had made that call, the flames could have reached the grass, the trees, and possibly turned into something much bigger. That one phone call may have stopped a local emergency from becoming another wildfire headline. And that is why officials are urging people not to gamble with fire this weekend. Arapahoe County has already entered a Stage 2 burn ban. Douglas County has Stage 2 restrictions in place for its unincorporated areas. Boulder County has Stage 2 restrictions in the mountains and Stage 1 restrictions in the eastern part of the county. The reason is simple: hot weather, dry conditions, drought concerns, high fire danger, and limited firefighting resources because crews are already battling active wildfires across the state. So this 4th of July, the message from Colorado fire officials is not complicated. And even in areas where restrictions may not be formally posted, officials are asking people to use common sense, because fire does not care about county lines. This weekend is supposed to be about family, freedom, and celebration. But for firefighters, it could also be a weekend where one bad decision changes everything. So if you're camping, traveling, grilling, or celebrating anywhere near dry grass or mountain communities, take this seriously. Skip the fireworks. Report smoke fast. Put safety before tradition. Because the most patriotic thing people can do in Colorado this weekend might not be lighting up the sky. It might be making sure the mountains don't burn.